communicate with me. I'm hoping here I can get into a place in a moment where I can connect with them, because there's been a few people who wanted to hear from them, and I haven't done a High Counsel interview for quite some time. I would like everybody to take a deep breath and exhale. And on the exhale, I would like you to let go of any tension that you're harboring anywhere in your shoulders, your neck, in your temples, in your chest, the muscle walls of your stomach, your hips, your thighs, your knees, your ankles, your feet, your fingertips, anywhere that you could be feeling discomfort right now. I would just like you to get in a place of relaxation to receive the message from the High Counsel. Precarious times are here. Evolution, what you consider it to be, you do not understand. Falling away, letting go, choosing a new path, releasing, removing certain erroneous thoughts, dogmatic perceptions. Do you understand? Limiting beliefs, putting yourself inside a box. It does nothing for your soul's evolution. In truth, as you stand there, each one of you responsible for your own karmic actions, for your own fate and destiny. It is time to break the mold. It is time to shatter that glass with your mighty fist and look behind the masks, the veils, the circumstances. Look within, and what do you see? Do you see yourself looking back at yourself, or do you see an entity? You can ask yourself one simple question: who am I? But to ask that at this time in the game is foolish. You are soul, you are love, you are light and darkness. It is time to merge the dualistic nature of yourselves. Light brings peace, it is true. And for many, the darkness brings fear. But it is not darkness that is evil. We misunderstand the duality that lives within all things. Even plants, look around. They have their time of thriving and their time of dying. The time is now. Do you understand? If you do not take action and accountability, you will either be stuck in this rut for longer than you need to be, or you will be forced to watch yourself make the same mistakes over and over again. But we choose not to call them mistakes. Humans like that word. The old ones, such as Anunnaki, Palladian, the archaic ones, the Lyrians. There are many who fought wars in the names of their gods too. They recycled themselves among you. We are the High Counsel. We understand your dilemmas. We understand what is happening on planet Earth, Gaia. Your perception of time confuses yourself, but that is okay. It is one measurement, one way to see, one way to break down the events that have occurred throughout this history of this planet. Think of all the other places that have risen and fallen. Kingdoms, worlds, beings, completely annihilated due to greed, selfishness. Selfish beings did this and are still doing this. We remain balanced and we watch. We are not allowed to interfere. We occasionally try to influence things in the best possible outcome. Things are not good where you are. Things that you consider to be sacred are now crumbling and falling apart. Your world as you know it, that world is fading as the new dawn is coming. To fear what you have already experienced proves where you are at on your journey. However, you do not have to be so afraid when you face yourself and your other selves. You look at each other as if separate, and yet you are not. You are one in the sense that you all come from the original source, stemming from that which is pure, holy, loving, and truly, verifiably correct. The rightness, the justice is all there under the wing of the source of creation. There is no religion there, no dogma. Those are places where people once worshipped, beings once worshipped, and are no longer at those shrines. Some beings just still wait. They wait and they wait. They're waiting, but their waiting is their folly. Change is coming for everyone, like it or not. Evolution, the true spiritual evolution, is upon all of mankind, and not just mankind, but all of the other starseed nations as well as your Earth. We grant you the right to choose. Slowly, the eyes of all are being opened. Fears are being exposed. Wrongs are being made right. Justice is real. We are like that in some ways, but not like your courtrooms. We watch, we listen. We have a federation of light, a federation of peace, and we consider both sides, the light and the dark. We understand the dilemmas of duality, and we understand its purpose, too. For those of you who are the old ones, and if you are old and you are just waking up, it is time for you to see that you have been wasting time. Wasting time with your little projects, your cell phone usage, your texting. All of these things over time become a waste of time. There is always something that can be done. We can work through those who ask. We work and operate much like a collective. However, we do not have that mentality entirely. There is beings here, each one with a name, and we all have our own abilities, yet we work as a collective when speaking to many of you. Please listen. The more you suffer against each other, the more you hurt yourself. Harming each other. Right now, you call this planetary retrogrades, when in fact, this too is a rigged event. You must filter through it. You must see that it is all part of the matrix illusion. Do you not see the strange patterns? And it's very hard to see the solutions. We understand this. We are trying to give you solutions for every genius, amazing thought process of each old one or any individual waking up on the various aspects of their soul's path, you must see that the time is right now. There is nothing that can be done to change what you call the past. You can only move forward into the future. You can only move forward into where your soul is going. If you want to stop and not move, you can do so. You can stand still, or you can move forward. And some people also are moving backwards. It is your choice. Please understand, we are not the problem or the solution. We are simply here observing, and in some cases guiding. If you have the capability of listening and hearing us, please then, when we give you messages, do not discard them. We thank you, and those of you who work towards this process, this calming of the spirit, this discarding of the old garment and putting on the new one, a petticoat of sorts, a shield, a buckler of sovereignty. There is no religion where we are. There is no temple to worship your gods. There is only sovereignty. We are all equal here. We are all equal. Bringing yourself back, for those who are listening, bringing yourself back, breathing, taking deep breaths, breathing in and out, in and out. I have to ground myself now. Give